Are you wondering how to start an LLC for a woodworking business? Today, you will learn about the most common ways to start your woodworking business, including the correct forms you'll need, how to register your LLC, critical naming requirements, and all other vital tips and tricks. Then, as a bonus later on in the video, I will reveal to you a trustworthy company called Northwest Registered Agent, which will help set up your LLC for free. So make sure to stick with me until the end. You can learn more about them by clicking the link in the description box below. Starting a woodworking business can be a rewarding and profitable endeavor for those with a passion for working with wood and an eye for design. More than that, it gives you the flexibility that many other traditional businesses don't have. You are able to craft custom products and set up your own schedule. Plus, many woodworking businesses bring in substantial income for their owners, especially if you specialize in luxurious items like custom dining room furniture, home decor, or other custom wood crafts. A woodworking business typically involves designing and creating a wide range of products, such as furniture, cabinetry, and decorative items, using wood, veneers, or laminates. These products may be sold to individuals, businesses, or wholesale to other retailers. In addition to designing and creating the products from scratch, a woodworking business may also provide repairs, restoration, and custom work services. According to IBS World, the American wood product manufacturing industry currently commands a market size of nearly $9 billion and comprises over 6,550 businesses. The sector continues to be impacted by an acute labor shortage as well as international and domestic supply chain issues. The target market for a woodworking business will vary depending on the type of products or services offered. For example, a firm specializing in custom furniture may focus on high-end consumers, while a company offering cabinetry and millwork may target builders and contractors. Additionally, a woodworking business may target a client base looking for sustainable and eco-friendly products. Your target market will largely depend on your skills and passion as well as supply and demand. Now that you understand all the stats, benefits and terms of the woodworking business, let's dive into the step-by-step guide on how to start an LLC for woodworking. Step 1. Write a business plan. A well-conceived business plan is an essential step in launching a successful woodworking business. It will help the owner to objectively assess what products to sell, what pricing strategies they should use, develop a marketing strategy, and identify potential sources of capital. A comprehensive plan allows a business owner to efficiently structure their goals by breaking them into detailed objectives, setting achievable milestones towards achieving those objectives, and providing guidance for decision-making and measuring performance. Step 2. Name the business. Starting a woodworking business can be an exciting venture, but what do you call it? Creative and catchy names will help new customers remember your company better, but there are a few things to keep in mind before picking one. So, when selecting a name, consider what products you plan to sell, such as terms related to the products you make. Most importantly, you need to make sure the business name you want is available. Depending on the type of business entity, there may be restrictions in place by the state. Additionally, it's important to be sure a trademark isn't on the name you want to use as well. Step 3. Form a business entity. A business entity, also referred to as a legal structure, refers to how a business is legally organized to operate. There are 4 primary business structures to choose from, which include sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, and limited liability company, LLC. Each type of entity has its own pros and cons, such as liability exposure, costs, and administrative requirements. When deciding on which business entity is best for a woodworking business, it normally comes down to the sole proprietorship and limited liability company. A partnership opens the owners up to unnecessary personal liability because if a partner does something to get the business sued, or runs off with cash from the business, the other partners are personally liable to repay. That leaves the sole proprietorship and LLC. The sole proprietorship is the least expensive and easiest entity to start, which is appealing. The downside is that the owner is personally liable should anything happen to the business, which is an important consideration. The LLC offers the ability to operate as a sole proprietorship with the liability protection of a corporation. Depending on the state, the cost to form an LLC runs from $40 to $500, which is pretty inexpensive for protecting the owners from business-related lawsuits and certain debts. Check out the link in the description below to get started with Northwest, a well-known company registration service. Step 4. Select your location. When it comes to picking a location for a woodworking business, there are some important criteria to consider. Since many woodworking businesses are run from the owner's property, it's essential to research neighborhood covenants if your desired site falls within any limits that could potentially be violated, especially if your operation will be making a lot of noise. Another consideration is the accessibility of your shop to receive supplies. If you will need to receive product via a semi, be sure the truck can access your shop in order to minimize the difficulty of unloading supplies. Step 5. Apply for business licenses and permits. Setting up a successful woodworking business requires more than just an affinity for carving and crafting. It also requires you to register for the right business licenses and permits. There aren't typically many legal requirements for a woodworking business, however each state regulates businesses differently. Some common requirements include a business license, sales tax permit, and an employer identification number, EIN. Step 6. Find financing. You may already have all of the tools you need to get started, but in some cases making an investment in commercial equipment to handle the volume of production is necessary. Banks are typically going to want the borrower to have good credit and be able to invest 15 to 25% of their money towards the total startup costs. Step 7. Open a business bank account. Keeping your small business and personal finances in separate bank accounts is important to track the income and expenses of your business and identify trends. Many banks offer free business checking accounts, so be sure to find a cost-effective option for your business. Step 8. Get your marketing plan in place. Starting a new woodworking business is a great way to make money by crafting custom items for friends and customers alike. To get going successfully, you will need to develop a marketing strategy that will get your name out in the community and ignite interest in your products. A combination of traditional methods such as flyers, setting up a table at farmers markets and flea markets, grassroots promotions, and word of mouth, as well as online advertising can help you reach potential customers all over the world. Through properly packaging content with social media outreach and email newsletters, you can create an engaged network that will become loyal customers of your woodworking business. The most important factor when it comes to marketing is consistency. Commit to taking action every day, no matter how small each task may be, so your efforts can truly add up and drive success. Step 9. Get business insurance. Owning a woodworking business requires a lot of knowledge and investment, but securing the right insurance is just as important for success. Many businesses require general liability insurance to cover potential property damage or injuries during operations, and woodworking businesses should also consider product liability policies to protect against issues during manufacturing or delivery. Additionally, if you plan to have employees, workers' compensation insurance is a requirement and covers employees should they get injured on the job. If you are producing or storing products at your personal residence, it's important to review your current insurance as damages from business activities are not commonly insured. Step 10. Register for state taxes. Depending on your state's tax regulations, you may need to register for state sales tax, employer withholding tax, or other relevant taxes. Maintain your LLC's good standing by adhering to ongoing requirements such as filing annual reports, renewing licenses, and paying taxes on time. Starting your own woodworking business can be an excellent opportunity to do something you are passionate about and become your own boss. Therefore, we highly recommend you develop a detailed marketing analysis, business case, and budget to successfully and sustainably establish your company. By following the step-by-step guide outlined in this comprehensive guide, you can establish your woodworking LLC with confidence and set your business on the path to success. Remember that consulting with legal and financial professionals is recommended to ensure accurate compliance with all legal and regulatory requirements. With your woodworking skills and the protection of an LLC, you're well equipped to turn your passion into a profitable venture. If you are confused or consider these steps to be difficult, you can employ a professional formation service to file your LLC. Northwest Registered Agent is an amazing company that will guide you through creating your LLC. They even have a service where they will file your LLC for you without you going through any hassle. Watch the rest of the video, where I will show you how to form an LLC in under 1 minute through Northwest Registered Agent. The full review of Northwest Registered Agent is also given in the description down below. Starting an LLC? Let us show you how to do it in a right way. First thing first, the whole point of an LLC is to separate you and your business. That's what protects your finances and privacy. Start by appointing a registered agent. Your LLC official point of contact. Hiring a registered agent is smart and affordable method to maximize privacy. Next, see if your name is available by checking your state business database. Now you are ready to file state paperwork. The average fee is around $100. Apply for a free EIN from IRS website. Having your tax ID in hand, you'll make the rest steps easy. Put your LLC policy in writing with an operating agreement. Make it easy with free template like ours. Remember when we said LLC separates you in your business, that's why your LLC needs its own bank account. Your bank account does not do any good in empty. Time for each member to contribute. Be prepared for annual files and fees like state reports and taxes. Check the link in the description below. Start your LLC with Northwest Registered Agent.